So this picture is of the dromas? I completely forgot what they're called. But like these dragon type things. I was like, oh, they're kind of cool. And I was like, I should get a picture of them. Which I realized what I said when I was talking about Goro. I was like, oh, I'll only take a picture if I really want to. But I was like, kind of like halfway between like, I don't, I kind of want to, but I don't really want to. And it's kind of cool, you know? So I had this other picture too, and I was like, oh, pretty cool. And I don't know, I think we'll see. We'll see how much I like them. Kind of cool because usually I don't really care about like the death character unless they're like a really like good looking guy or something. Like I had this Gordy, not Gordy, Grim Reaper phase where it's like, oh, these people are so cool. I think they're so interesting and fascinating. But like I don't know, she's so cool. Like her whole like, oh, death is isn't as scary as you think. It's like just like a peaceful passing. Her whole like, I can't touch you or I'll die type thing. It's so interesting. I want to learn more about that. I'm always fascinated by stuff like that. Like I actually ended up reading like a book about a serial killer. And I was like, I'm not even into this stuff. Like, why am I reading this? And, like, I didn't read the next book because I didn't want more people to die. I'm the type of person that doesn't like when people die in, like, books and stories, even though I know it's, like, fake. It's, like so, like, I tend to stay towards, like, slice of lifey, cutesy stuff. Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, I can't handle it." I like people too much, honestly. But, but yeah, so I think it's pretty cool like her whole vibe about strife and everything. I thought that was really sweet what she did when she was like, yeah, it does make sense. Like strife, like having like a peaceful end doesn't really make sense. And to go out in like a big blaze of glory makes more sense. And it's interesting. I think it's really smart how they like showed strife, like the reason behind strife. Like, oh, civilizations are born under strife. And I'm like, that's true. Like you don't really know what you're made of until something bad happens. But in my opinion, you don't necessarily need something bad to happen to like kind of prove your worth or whatever. Like people should like you for you. So I'm not really for the whole, oh, kids need to like have something bad happen to them or like they need to go through pain and suffering and it's like everyone's gonna do it have to do it eventually. So there's no need to add on to it or make it unnecessarily difficult. Something is going to happen to everyone, and that's what's really sad. But so we should just be focused on like building them back up or making sure they know that they have a place still in this world, even though they're going through something horrible right now. No matter how like silly or ridiculous it comes off to like other people or whatever. Like like I don't know, like I think it can be like first introduced in like smaller ways, but sometimes you're just thrown in with like chaos and tragedy and everything. So I think that's kind of interesting, like how it is. I just think people focus too much on the whole, oh, you need strife. Otherwise, what are you even doing in life? Your life's been too soft and blah blah blah. And it's like, no, I think you're missing like both sides of it. Like there's a reason I think they made Castra so like calm and peaceful and everything. It's like you kind of need to accept things as they go, but you also need to be comfortable with being content. You need to be comfortable with success. Because a lot of people work really, really hard and then they can't handle success. They feel like they need to continually struggle to like prove their worth. And I'm like, you already struggled. You made all this money. Please go enjoy it. Like, relax. Like, I'm worried about you, really. So, like, yeah. And I'm not even like one of those people. Well, I guess it's kind of obvious right now. But like, I'm not one of those people that thinks you need evil in the world. Like, I think It's how you get rid of the evil in the world. Like, are you replacing it? Or are you getting rid of it? Because to get rid of it, you need to do things the right way, which can take longer, which can be annoying and frustrating. And sometimes you need to step back. And I think a lot of people need to step back with their egos and be like, what's going to help the most amount of people in the quickest amount of time? That whole thing, you know? By the way, I'm not talking about like current events or anything. Like I'm just talking about like Honkai Star Rail. So like please don't infer anything. Okay? I don't watch the news on purpose. It's a whole thing. Okay. I love Aglaya. She's so interesting in the way that like she was like, so I was like, yeah, she's so cool. She's so trusting. And I was like, fully trusting her. And I was like, she was like describing the whole water basin thing. And I was like, I don't really get it, whatever. And then like, we find ourselves in that like little area. And it's like, she's gonna kill us. And I'm like so here for it, kind of, you know? Like, can we fail? But like, I wasn't trying to fail on purpose. I did mess up one time because I was like, we're here to help people. And it's like, maybe you shouldn't have said that. He's just like, oh, boastful. And I was like, I'm sorry. That's what we do. That's why we play these games. We want to help people. But like, and so like, Castrus moved forward, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's kind of cool. And then like, I watched other streamers and they did it perfectly, and I was like, yeah, that's fair. But like, yeah, I like her whole vibe. I love the whole Greek mythology, Roman mythology vibe. It's so cool and interesting. I had such a huge like Greek mythology phase. Still in it. Like I still find it interesting. Read Percy Jackson like 9 books in 1 year. And this was like a literally like I think this was when I was like struggling to read books in like read books within a year. And so when I found Percy Jackson, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so interesting. This is so much easier to read. It was great and I loved it. And I found the story so interesting. My favorite character was Percy Jackson. My the character I most related to was Annabeth Chase, which is why I was really upset with the TV show, but whatever. And so I really liked Rick Riordan. I really like Rick Riordan as like a writer and everything. I think he's a really nice person and kind man. And so yeah, but like yeah, I love Aglaya. And I love watching people's reactions to her. Like were they sus of her? Were they not? Her whole blind thing is kind of cool. I don't know if I would want to be that kind of blind, you know, like visibly blind, but like you can like see other things, like kind of like a Toph vibe. I think I'd prefer regular vision to be honest. If I can have both, that'd be great. If not, you know, I would prefer both though. But I would prefer regular vision. I don't know. That's so weird to me because like I can see and everything. And it's like I don't know. I don't know if she was born that way. I don't know if like she made herself that way. Like some commenters are saying, I don't know. I didn't read her lore or anything. Or I don't know. I find her fascinating. Her short hair is her one like thing I don't like, but like I guess whatever. Can't have them all. So yeah, she's so cool. I love her. So this is Don Hung with Hule, and oh my gosh, the battle was so hard. And I was like, people were like, "Oh, this battle is so easy," and I'm like, "Yeah, if you build your characters, but like it was a struggle for me." And so I really like the battle. It's pretty good, pretty fun. And I was like, "Oh no, am I gonna do it?" Yeah. Also, yes, I love Dunhung. He's my favorite male character. Finon is like kind of reaching there, but like I don't know yet. Like I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of like I immediately did Don Hung's story quest. Like I told you how I did Gwynethyn's and like maybe I would do Don Hung's immediately did I do his. I was like, I need to know more about this guy. I need him on the screen more. It was so great. I was like, oh my gosh, I love him so much. So I saw like those videos that are like what your main character, what what your like husbando says about you or whatever. I I was like, that's kind of accurate, like low key. They were like, "Oh, you're mad that March interrupted the kiss," and I was like, a little bit. Like, I'm very, very romance like motivated. Like, just a little bit was I upset, but like, I mean, I wouldn't have been mad about it if it happened. Saying like, you know. What was the other thing someone said about me? Hold on. Yeah, I got absolutely called out by this person. They were like, if you like this man, he has like the driest personality. You're only interested in him because he's interested in you and no one else. And I'm like, yeah, I would, that would be like the fantasy. Like, this man is only interested in me and only ever was interested in me. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, that's true, actually. Well, I get that is another story, but it's absolutely a plus in my book. He's like, what did he say? He said, like if there was a girl within a mile radius of him and he's not even that interested, he's not even like she's not even like talking to him or anything, he would be like, sorry, I have a girlfriend. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, kind of. Would I go crazy and be the person that's like, you're not allowed to talk to other women? Of course not. But no, like I understand that's bad, so I wouldn't say that or anything. I'm just saying that if a guy happens to not be all that interested in other people, I'm not gonna see that as a minus. I don't need my guy to be the life of the party. Oh my gosh, watch me end up with a guy like that. Here I am with my favorite person in the world. Not my favorite, second favorite. You know what? It's actually like harder to tell here because like definitely favorite Archon is Raiden Shogun. But favorite character is definitely Yoimiya. But I think it's the opposite here. I think my favorite character is Acheron. She's so cool and her vibe is just peak. Perfect. Perfection. And like but like I love like Gwynfin's like whole vibe too. So it's kind of funny that like I like the same two characters. My same two favorite characters are the same two characters in this. I definitely have a type of character that I love, and it's good to like know that. It's like I always like because like I would play the Final Fantasy games. My favorite character was always like the religious church girl that like heals people because I'm like that's such a vibe. I would love to be that person in like a fantasy like setting, you know? Like, not actually be the one fighting, no. Mm-mm. S So, like, so cool. like, I love her. I love that her whole, like, white hair vibe too. And I'm like so she's, like, sleeping and she goes into it and then she, like, wakes up and I'm like, "What is that?" That's kind of interesting, you know? And so, um what was it? These things. I hate these things with a passion. Every time I see them, it's hands on sight. I swear I hate them with every fiber of my being. They are pop-up ads and I hate them. And so good on Hoyo for keeping true to that hilarious bit, I guess. Okay. Love you. Bye.